These are slash chords, and in this video, I'm going to show you how they work. You can call this chord either D slash F sharp or D over F sharp. I'm going to call it D over F sharp. Anything before the slash is the regular chord, in this case a D chord, and the note after the slash is the note you're going to put under that chord, usually on a low sounding string. So here's a D chord, and here's a D over F sharp chord. The only difference is that we've added a low F sharp underneath the D chord. With any slash chord, you're basically going to take the regular chord and put some other note in the bass. You can find diagrams for these chords, but you can also figure out slash chords for yourself as long as you know the notes on the fretboard. And since most of the notes after the slash are going to be low bass notes, you can first focus on learning notes on the 5th and 6th strings. If you need to work on your fretboard knowledge, check out my videos on learning the guitar fretboard. And you can find a free download on learning the fretboard if you click the link in the description below. You can find this chord in Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. It actually starts out G, D over F sharp to C. So that was G, D over F sharp to a C chord. And you can find this chord later on in G, D over F sharp to E minor chord. That's where it goes, and then she asked me, do I look all right? So that was da 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 to D, and then G, D over F sharp, and E minor. And if you look hard enough, you'll find it in plenty of other songs too. Next, we have a fairly common slash chord. This is the G over B. Here's a G chord, and here's a G over B chord. For the G over B, we need to have B as our bass note, and luckily enough, B is already part of the G chord. So here's our G chord. We have a B on the 5th string, 2nd fret, so all we have to do is take away the low G, which is on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and strum 5 strings instead of 6. And we have a G over B. There are a few ways to play this G over B chord. One way is with fingers 1 and 3. If that feels a little stretchy, you could play 1 and 4. Another common way to play this is fingers 1, 3, and 4 with finger 3 on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. You'll have to figure out your slash chords on a case-by-case basis. Your goal is to find a way to play the note after the slash as your bass note, or the lowest sounding note of the chord. Sometimes this means you're going to add a note to the original chord, as we do with the D over F sharp, and sometimes you need to take away a note from the original chord, as we do with the G over B. You'll find this G over B chord in plenty of songs. A lot of times you'll see the G over B acting as a bridge between C and A minor. Matter of fact, that's how it's used in Dust in the Wind. Also Landslide. It goes C, G over B, A minor 7, and then G over B, and it keeps cycling that. Took my love and I took it down, etc. You'll find this in plenty of other songs too. Remember, all the stuff before the slash is the irregular chord, and the note after the slash is the bass note that you need to figure out how to put underneath your chord. I'm going to show you 3 more quick examples of this. So here's an A minor and an A minor over G. All we have to do is play that A minor, and there's a G on the 3rd fret, 6th string. We add that to the bottom, and now it's an A minor over G. We also have an F over C. So here's your regular F. There's a C on the 3rd fret, 5th string, so we can refinger that chord and include that C underneath the F. And now it's an F over C chord. And finally, we have a D chord right here. And then we have a D over A. We already have an open 5th string as your A string, so all you have to do for D over A is strum your 5th string as well. I hope this was helpful, and I hope this demystified slash chords for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more guitar tips.